Hey, good morning, everybody. So it is April 24th, and it's 7 in the morning, and I brought some food out here for the turtles, and just to show you kind of what the turtles are up to and what their habits are, is they do like to come out early in the morning, and it is humid and misty outside. It's kind of foggy too. You can see they come out early in the morning, and they like to hang out and roam around while it's nice and humid and not too hot yet. But that's Zuko. He's sitting in the dish for food right now, and that's where I found him this morning when I first brought him out, or brought out the food. He was already sitting in the dish, just kind of looking around. And then Tex, she's back here. She is climbing this tree over here, which is kind of cool. Just kind of sitting here between the tree, the two big branches or trunks of this tree that kind of divides, and that's where I've found her a couple times just sitting there. So not quite sure what she might be catching, some kind of bug or insect in there. Sometimes I know, like the pill bugs, they'll roll up into there, and so maybe that's what she's up to. But so that's where she is. I have no idea where Sokka is. He's probably in there somewhere. Last time I saw him, he was buried over there underneath that kind of pile of rubble. I put some coconut dirt back in there. The turtles like that. And then also some of the mulch. There's some cypress mulch back in there, and so they like that. And there's about 4 or 5 inches of it back there, and so they'll dig and bury themselves back in there. But anyway, I don't see him anywhere amongst. It's kind of hard to see them, and especially him because he's brown anyway. But anyway, that's what they're up to. So let's see here. Where he is. There he is. So there's Zuko, and you can see the bugs are already starting to get onto the banana. And there Zuko's gonna eat some, and I'm getting bit by a mosquito in my arm. So there you go. So he's going to have a little bit of banana, and I got some papaya in there. There's also mango in there, a strawberry, and a couple of raspberries are in there. So I was up getting ready to go to the grocery store here, and I thought I'd bring out some of the kind of leftover fruit from the week and put it in there. When I cut up everything, I usually save just a little bit for the turtles, and so I thought I'd bring this stuff out before I went to the store, because I know they do like to come out, and today's one of those perfect days for them because it's humid, and it's still pretty cool though. So it's probably, I think it was 74, 75 degrees, but it was it's perfect box turtle weather for them to roam around in their pen like they like to. So, and then while I'm out here, let's see, there's Tex again. Tex is like the Lion King, sitting above her kingdom, looking out amongst her subjects. So I'm not quite sure what she's watching. She's looking straight ahead. So anyway, maybe she's contemplating how she's going to get out of there. So anyway, there's Cinco the dog. Hi, Cinco. And then here is the turtle pond over here. And so last weekend I went and got a bunch more water lettuce and some hyacinths from the river down the road from here. And I've also put some river rock in the bottom for little places to hide for the shrimp. There's a bunch of ghost shrimp in there. So while I was getting this water lettuce, the ghost shrimp actually live up in the roots of the water lettuce as it floats around, and that's just kind of where they live and hide and breed and everything. So when I brought all that stuff here, there was a bunch of ghost shrimp inside of it, and so there's a bunch of water shrimp or ghost shrimp inside the pond now, which is good. They'll help keep it clean. They'll also be a little bit of food for the turtles. I think they're way too fast though for the turtles, from what I've seen. They're pretty fast, and they're kind of cool to find. It's like all of a sudden they'll appear, and I guess that's why they call them ghost shrimp. So, Anyway, that's what this pond looks like right now. I'm planning on getting 2 more bags of sand today. We'll put 1 bag over here in this corner, and then we'll put the other bag over there on that side. Just to give a little more areas for the turtles to swim around in and hide themselves, because that's what they like to do. So the one thing that's really growing, I noticed this week, is the duckweed. So the duckweed is the real tiny little green stuff, and I did not know I had that much in there. I didn't think I had that much when I caught the water lettuce, and I knew I had some, but I think it just pretty much multiplied over the week. Because yesterday, when the wind was blowing, it was all over. It was all covering. It wasn't covering the surface, but it was all over. And you can kind of see that in any space between the water lettuce, well, you've got duckweed. So, and that's good, because the turtles will eat that eventually if they ever get hungry enough to try to eat it. But they'll eat that, and supposedly they'll eat the water lettuce too. But I haven't seen them touch the water lettuce too much. I think they're so used to me giving them the pellets and the turtle food that they just wait for that. They like that better, I guess. So anyway, that's okay, because this stuff will help cover the pond so the water doesn't get too warm for them later in the summer when it's 100 degrees outside. So anyway, that's what everything looks like here. It's a little bit after 7 in the morning, so it's time to go shopping. You see the koi over here and the goldfish. So the pond looks really good. I like the fact that I moved all the floating plants. I like that I moved all of them over to the turtle pond, because it allows me to see the lilies a lot better. So the lilies look good. The pennywort looks really good. I thought this plant was gone, but it looks really good now. And of course the cattails. The cattails look awesome. So I probably need to divide them up. Probably going to have to move, I think I'm going to move that iris into the turtle pond. It just looks like it's not getting enough sun, so I want to move that to the turtle pond and let that try to grow over there. The horsetail looks really good. It looks excellent. So I don't have a lot to complain about by any of the plants I bought. So anyway, that's what things look like right now. So I guess it's time to go to the grocery store and get this day underway. Oh, the last thing I want to show, I guess, is I do have some of the elephant ear. The elephant ear, some of it survived, and here it's growing up, it's sprouting up, and so that's what it looks like. So I chopped down the big stalks from the old plant. It was turning into mush. It was rotting, and so I cut that out. Well, then I saw this sprouting out of the ground, so I left that alone. And here it is. That's going to be an elephant ear. So that's going to grow back, and I'll take over that whole area back there eventually. So this whole area back here, behind the pond, will end up looking kind of like what it did before. So I'll try to groom it a little bit more so that it just doesn't look totally wild. I kind of like the way it looks right now. So that's what everything looks like here this morning. So it's almost the end of April. We'll get ready for May, and we'll try to bring out the African side neck out into the ponds and let him live out here for the summer. It's still a little bit too cool in the mornings for him. He needs the water at 70 degrees almost constantly, or a little bit warmer. And it still gets down into the 60s here, so that's probably too cold for him still. All right, so till next time. All right, good morning again. There's Cinco. I think I forgot to film or record a little update that I found Saka, the brown box turtle that's got the orange leg markings. He did not escape. So I found him actually over here underneath the fallen tree. I thought originally that was... And there he is. There he is right there. How about that? He's out roaming around. So he is eating some papaya. Good for him. So I thought, so he was actually wedged underneath that trunk, underneath the fallen tree right there. I thought that originally was Tex who was underneath there, but it wasn't her. She had hidden herself somewhere else in the pen, and so that was Saka there. So there's Saka right there. He's alive and well. So I've got all 3 box turtles still, so that's good news. So I did bring out, I don't know where the other, Texas left her little perch over here, so I'm not quite sure where she's off to. I'm sure she's in here or something. But anyway, the box turtles love this kind of weather, this humid, warm weather. There's Tex right there. She's roaming around over there, and she likes that little area. You can see, you can see her path. So she's got pretty much a good little path that she walks all the way along the perimeter all the time. Of course, she's probably testing ways to get out, I bet. So, but anyway, there she is. And Zuko, there's probably no telling where he is in the pen. He might have gone back to where he kind of lives. He lives mostly over there along the wall. So I'm not quite sure where he went off to. But, so anyway, there is Tex. So Tex is looking good. Hopefully she's got some, hopefully she got a chance to get some food. Oh, there's Zuko over there along the wall. And I just put Darwin in on the far end. So I usually put, whenever I put Darwin in, I always put her in over there at that far end. And then she walks all the way over here. So it's good exercise for her, especially being in that smaller turtle table that she has. This is actually really good exercise for her to come out here, and she has to walk over the rocks. There's a little hill. There's plants she has to walk over. But this is perfect weather for her too, really. She'd probably like a little bit warmer, but the humidity is perfect for her. I wonder where she went, because I just put her out there. Turtles are surprisingly fast. I just put her out, and she has already disappeared. She was right over there in that little corner when I started the video, and she's already gone. So anyway, that was good news that Sokka, and there he is. He's looking good. He's getting some papaya. They've got some mango. I think the box turtles really like the papaya, because that's what I've been that's when I put that out, they go after that pretty good. They also like the raspberries. So strawberries are all right, but they can get those anytime, I think. So when they get a raspberry, they get excited. I wonder, where did that tortoise go? I wonder if that's her inside that door. It kind of looks like her shell, kind of. But anyway, she blends in very well out here. So anyway, thought I'd do that little quick update to show you that all 3 box turtles are still with me, which is great news. I was really happy when I found them. And I see a lily leaf floating right there. So that means the dang fish are after them. But anyway, so anyway, that's what's going on here at the pond today. So till next time, that'll be Cinco's yawning. That means that he's tired already in the morning. It's been a hard morning for him already. So, all right. Anyway, till next time.